everybody, welcome back to the channel. We're here, we're done with the paint project. As you can see, our Forest Service truck is pretty much completely painted here, ready to go. All we have to do now is put it together. So, we went with the hidden sea glass gloss for the actual paint. It was the closest I found to Forest Service vehicle color after looking around through Amazon, through Tamiya and other places. So this is the closest I can get to the actual color of a forest vehicle. So you guys can see, if you're curious, it's called hidden sea glass. And for our bumpers here, we went ahead and got some fat white. It's like a flat white, so let's just go paint the bumpers out to make them look flat white. As you can see here. Okay, now here's our grill. I removed the masking tape from there. You can see it's black from the original, because when we got the part it was all black, so we just painted over it, and we just left that part black to put the grill over it. And I also went ahead and painted the buckets silver color, so it would give the lights a bit more shine when the lights are turned on. Now, I already put the windows into the cab right here, as you can see. It's pretty much, you just click right in. All you gotta do is grab them, you slide them in, and these two little brackets here on the side. You gotta push the window through there, and it'll stay put like it is right now. So it turns out, it looks pretty easy. You just clip in, and that's about all you gotta do. Now, here's our grill. You can see, nothing was done to it. It was left chrome color. Give it a little bit of blinkage, not completely, just at least the front part of it. And we're gonna go ahead and start assembling everything. We're gonna start with the grill here. We're gonna assemble the entire grill, and then from there, we'll go ahead and start putting the windows into the truck and assembling it from there. Also, got something good for you guys. I just got these from Joe's RC from XC. XC is a company that has a bunch of like people that make 3D printed stuff, different type of stuff, and I found an interior for the Blazer body, which is pretty cool. So I went ahead and picked up the interior, and I also picked up the rear bench seat that goes in the back. You know, because Blazers have a bench seat behind the front cab. So basically what it looks like. I already took them out of the package. They came in these plastic bags with this paper stuck on top, keep it from moving. They're pretty solid. I was checking them out. You can see here's the your front side. I don't know if you can see, it's a little dark, but yeah, it's pretty much Chevy console and interior. It's got 2 seats. So basically this goes, it comes with these screws in there already. I didn't buy them, it already came with the actual part. So basically what's going to happen here, these basically screw onto this part of your truck. So once you put the windows, the front windows in, you see this gap right here? These basically go into here, and this also clips into the actual body. You don't have to screw it in, so I thought we had to screw it in, but after messing around with it a little bit, notice that it just clips right in like the rear window here. So yeah, it basically just goes in there. Give you an idea what it looks like. Yeah, it kind of goes in like so. Basically, that's how it's going to look like once you put it inside the actual interior of the cab of the truck. So it just screws onto these front bolts that are going to be under the window here. It was, I think, somewhere around 24 bucks, I think it was, and this is like 12. You see there's a bench seat. So basically your bench seat is intended to go in the back of the truck when you take the cab off. like so. You see that right there. So when you put the rear bench seat onto the truck, when you remove the cab, I mean you could leave it in there with the cab on, but it's gonna be moving around, so it doesn't stay put. So basically, it's kind of a take on and off and on type of thing. You can, if you really want to, put some sticky tape to keep it down, so you can use it all the time with the cab and with the cab off. So basically, it goes in the cab right there, and you use your roll bar here to put it in place. So basically, the roll bar will keep it from coming off when you are driving it around, like just randomly without the cab on. The little option you get, you have that option with it. Now, trying to get this in here. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like with the everything on there. All right, here we go. So yeah, the idea, at least from what I understand, the idea was that when you remove the cab and run it without a cab, just run it with the roll bars, you'll have the exposed rear bench seat as if it was a real life Blazer with the rear bench seat. Now, you can't fit figures in there. The distance is too short from here to there. The only thing I could come up with was one of my figures. I took the legs off, and pretty much the bottom half of the torso. He was probably about that tall, and I set him there, so he's pretty much like up to here. So it's still kind of higher than the actual roof line, so it looked a little goofy, but that's just to give you an idea. You know, you can't really fit a figure in there unless you really take it apart and just put the torso in there. Basically, that's how you can do it. Other than that, it's kind of an ornamental thing. I mean, you really can't run it with the cab on because it basically won't go. It won't let you. So if you plan on running it with the cab on, I would just recommend that you guys put some sticky tape in there and just kind of stick it on there. So just stay like that the whole time, with or without the roll bar. And when you put the cab back on, at least you'll be able to see it from the. I don't know if you can see it here. It's a little dark, but you can see the bench kind of hanging in the back there. It looks cool. It looks really cool. But like I said, it's gonna be moving around. You can hear it jumping. So if you want to run it like that, I would recommend probably putting some sticky tape in the bottom to keep it planted. Or you can try and drill a hole to the actual body and do that as well. It's up to you guys. The way you guys want to do it, it's up to you guys. For me personally, if I were to do that, I would just go with the sticky tape. Probably easier to remove and put it back on. Or just leave it like that. That'll be fine. Yeah, that's the rear bench seat, and this is your front. So basically, once everything's in the actual vehicle, it'll kind of see if I can make it work here. Kind of look like so. You can see there without the windows on. There's the front, and there's the back. So yeah, I mean, if you want to cut that rear window off, the rear square off, you can. It'll take some work. But if you can find a way, maybe just instead of just doing the window like I've seen some people do it, just cut all the way down to the bottom. This might help cover a little bit of it. I'm not sure how much she will cover, but if somebody does decide to do that, you don't want to go all the way down and around the vehicle. I mean, that's up to whoever wants to do that. I mean, I could do it, but at this point I don't really want to mess with that right now, but it's an idea to if you guys want to have the window and be able to see it from the back from here in, I'll just cut all this part right here as far down as you can without going down to the actual square here. So probably stop a little bit before you get to the actual floor. just an idea. But yeah, that's something definitely to consider for all of you guys that want to have this and make it look more legit. Just use a cutter of sorts, just kind of go around here, kind of make it look like a open space back here. These are going to stay in place. Basically, they're already going to be attached to the frame. So if you were to remove all this piece back here, you will be able to see the seats from the back as if it was a real Blazer, but it will take some work because you also gotta think about the rear window here. You might have to cut through this and maybe even cut these guys off as well. You're gonna take this whole piece off to uncover it. So it will take some work, but it's something to keep in mind for all you guys who like doing a little extra. For me, well, I'm gonna run it like this. I'll put a cab on, just give it that look, not necessarily go all out. I mean, I could if I want to, but I probably won't do that right now. But yes, interior and rear bench, here they are. We will definitely install the interior once we get this thing assembled, just so to show you guys what it looks like. But it will have the window, so it might be kind of dark in there. You won't be able to see it very much. But once the sun hits it, you definitely see it. Besides, the back is a little light, so if the sun does reflect back there, you'll definitely show the shape of the seats from the back being white like it is right there. Okay then, well, that's the interior. We're gonna go ahead and start putting this together. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the grill over here. So basically, we're gonna do here. Here's our light. Here's your lights here. We're gonna install these two yellow lights and these two front lights. Now, the kit comes with these extra lights. I'm not sure what they're for. The flashing is a lot wider than the flashing on the actual these lights right here. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but anyway, yeah. Let's see. One has a larger flashing than the other. I was messing around with it earlier, and this doesn't actually fit through the actual buckets here. You can like put it flat on the back here if you want to, but that will not go into the actual bucket. So I don't know exactly what that's for. Could be for some future extra lights. I don't know, maybe they have plans on making some front spotlights or something. That's probably why they sent these extra light bits. But yeah, this small one here is what we're going to use basically. It just sticks right into the actual grill. There's a couple of these little two little studs here, and this has two little gaps there. So you just gotta make sure the gaps are aligned with these little studs on the side of the vehicle. Okay, like so. See? So now the light won't move. It'll stay put. So we're gonna go, but what we're gonna do is just put this on top like that, and we're gonna flatten it onto the grill. I'm gonna put the grill over it so it won't come off. It won't come out of place, basically. Okay, there's two. There you are. Now, basically, I'm gonna go ahead and put the grill on top like this, and then stick it all together. Okay, so I turned my grill upside down, facing the bottom. This is backing, so I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just lay it over top like that to avoid the lights from popping out. I'm gonna grab it, and there it is. See the silver in there, the light bucket. Now, also you can see the black of the grill from not have painted that part. It ended up looking more like a normal black grill under the actual grill, so it looks really nice. Now, we're gonna go ahead and see. Yeah, I'm gonna screw these down. There's two screws here. There's two large screws, which are, I believe, these two right here. So we're gonna go ahead and screw them down over here to bring the grill down. These are 1.5 FYI, So if you have 1.5 bit, you can go ahead and do that. So right now we're just screwing down the grill onto the plate. Okay, don't tighten too much because it is plastic, so if you go too hard, you might strip it. So just tighten it down, hang tight, where it's not like super tight, just tight enough. Besides, I don't think it's gonna come loose anytime soon anyway, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, just screw them down all the way and just do it lightly and not too hard, and you should be fine. Alright, there you go. There's your grill. It's already put on. Alright, go ahead and add the bow tie. And here is your bow tie. So basically the bow tie sticks into there, and then they give you this tiny little screw right here. Yeah, it gets screwed out here to the back, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. Bow tie is on. There you have it. We're going to go ahead and grab a little screw it down. I'm going to see the same. No, this is actually, this is not a hex, it's a Phillips. So if you have a small Phillips screwdriver, you can use it for this. I have one here in the set. So I'm going to go ahead and swap out the tips here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this here and screw down the bow tie. There's a little hole there. You just kind of go in there, just tighten it down. Like I said, don't go too hard on it, because you might strip it. So just tighten it down to where it's nice and snug. It'll be fine. And there she is. Easy money. Pretty simple. All you gotta do is just put the face over the grill, make sure the light buckets are straight and aligned with the little brackets in there. And that's pretty much it. Notice the paint up here, you can see the black under it. The reason why I didn't paint that is because it's going to be covered by the actual hood here. So I focus mainly on the bottom part here and behind the orange light. So once that's done, we're going to go ahead and clip on these orange directional lights on there to complete the entire grill. So basically it's a clip-on, snap-on type thing here, so that's pretty much all you have to do, just clip them on to the thing. Okay. There you go, one. And here is two. It is a little tight, so just be careful not to go too hard because you might break them. You might break the tabs off. So okay, tabs are in. Grill is pretty much complete. That's what it looks like with the paint and all the stuff in there. And of course, I did paint the inside of the buckets silver. So once the lights get in there, it might brighten up the just a little bit. But yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do to get the grill all together. It's basically 3 screws. The 2 for the main grill and the small one here for the bow tie. Now, this basically slides onto these little brackets here. You can see that right there. So we're gonna go ahead and slide this in here, just like so. I'm gonna push it in until it clicks up to the top. And there she is. Front side's completely done. That's what it looks like at the moment. Without the bumper, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do. There are some holes here for some screws, but I only got 3 screws with the set, so I don't know what the plan was right there, but I don't think it's going to go anywhere once you put the bumper and everything back in place. Alright, there she is. Now that we got the front side done, time to go ahead and do the back side now. And I have my rear lights here. They're clip-ons just like the orange lights, so just make sure, because there's a texture side and a smooth side. So the texture side needs to be in here, and the smooth side will go on the side. The texture will give the light the look once it's in there. Now right here, you can't tell because it's completely painted red, but you got your little reverse light square from the Chevys in here, but in this case they painted the whole thing red so you really can't see it. I mean, you can probably like put some like nice white paint, just give it a little good look, but other than that, I mean, you know, buckets are mainly just for the front of the truck. There's no buckets in the back, it's just these clip-ons and nothing else. I mean, you can try and make a hole there probably and stick a light in the back. That might work, but as the way they're made and the way you designed them, it wasn't meant to have rear lights, which kind of bums, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and clip this on to the grill. So this part right here slides in, okay? It doesn't clip in, it slides into this gap right here. A little gap over here, you slide that in there. And then the other side, which is the inner side, is the side that gets clipped onto the truck. So all you gotta do is push down the side here, and then press down on the light when you get in there. There it goes. You hear the snap? That's it. That's how it goes. There's your first one. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing to the right side here. Slide the cab in here. Level it out in the middle and just push down with your thumb until you snap it. There it is. Snapped on easily, no problem. There is a rear end. Rear lights all front and front lights. Everything's good to go. So far it's taking shape. What do you guys think so far? It looks pretty nice. I like what it's looking like. Now we are missing some stuff. We haven't got everything for the vehicle, so we're gonna assemble whatever we have here. And the next few days, I'm expecting the rear view mirrors and the decals, the forestry service decals, which haven't gotten here yet. So once those come and the mirrors come, we'll put all that in there, and then we'll finally have the whole thing complete. This is like a majority of the trunk will be completed today, but when the rest of the stuff comes, we'll add the rear view mirrors, and we'll go ahead and do all the decals and all that cool stuff. But for now, let's go ahead and do this part, and we'll do the other part at the very end part in another video. So let's continue. Okay, here's the front cab. Here's your front window. Slide it right in. There's some tabs in there. You gotta find them, and then just kind of push down the windows, and slide them into these gaps over here, these ends here. So basically, that's that. Yeah. You hear it snapping? That means it's already clicked on there properly. Okay. So the windows, front windows are on. There you go. See what it looks like. Now on the original body, because it didn't come with instructions obviously, you just gotta figure it out on your own when you buy the body. We'll take the body off, the original body off here. You can see there's 4 screws that hold down the windows. Now we're only going to use 2 of them because we're going to use the 2 that come here in the interior to screw it inside the truck. Yeah, you can see I got a couple grooves in here. I basically sat them down without nothing under. I just got some double-sided sticky tape and put it in their back, just stuck them against the wall as hard as I could, and they've been in there ever since. They haven't come up, so it's like there's drivers in there, but without an interior. Basically, that's what's going on. Well, this will have the interior in it. I'll see about a driver. These are too big for the small interior, so we'll see what happens. We may leave it on just for looks, or we might take it off. I don't know, but we'll just keep that in mind. You can't fit actual. I mean, you can, but like I said, you gotta take most of it apart and just kind of put the torso here, so it looks like the actual driver in there. Instead of having the whole actual driver in there. Now, yeah, there's 4 screws that go in here. So we're gonna go ahead and find those 4 screws. I believe are right here. There's 4 here. We're gonna use 2 here, and we're gonna use the ones on the interior and here to put it all together. Start with this right here. So switch out tips. Back to our 1.5. I'm gonna go ahead and screw these down. Yeah, I believe there are some missing screws in the kit here because I ordered everything I ordered was supposed to come with screws, but I believe they must have not sent them all. So now I'm just kind of improvising here. But I do have the screws from the original vehicle, which I can borrow temporarily until I can buy an actual screw set. I did see a screw set on FCX24 you can buy for the entire vehicle, so I'll probably get one of those to have a screw set for it. Just need to, if I lose any, I can replace them. And for now, these will do. We will be borrowing a lot of stuff from the original body, so there's a lot of stuff I ordered is not here yet, and it's gonna be a little bit before I get most of the stuff. So for now, we're just gonna use whatever we can off of the original body to make this one up and fix it up. Okay, now let's put the interior in. Now the interior, like I mentioned earlier, it just basically screws onto here. So you get this tab here, you put it on there, and you just screw the screws down these pipes, just like so. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. You just hold them down. It's a little tricky because there's nothing supporting the bottom of it, so you just kind of have to hold it with one hand and just kind of work around it. We're going to go ahead and start doing this. Get one down in there, best we can, and then we'll worry about the other one. Okay. Alright, there's one. This one's in there, yeah. Okay. I mean, you can run this car without the actual window glass. You can run it with nothing. So you can see the interior of the vehicle. If you want to do that, like something fancy. But for now, I'm just doing this to show you guys what it looks like with the interior in there. But yeah, it's basically 2 screws, and that's pretty much how it goes on the actual truck. So, pretty simple, just a couple of screws. Yeah, there's your interior. See it right there. I don't know if you can tell because the windows are tinted, but see something in there maybe. Just maybe if you look straight with the back of the truck being white, it might be really more noticeable. But as far as the interior goes, yeah, that's pretty much how it goes in there. So yeah, so y'all know. All right, well that's one part. Now that part's done. Now let's focus on the cab, and we're gonna start taking stuff out of this guy. So what's coming off of here are gonna be the clips. These are the clips that go onto the actual body here. So we're gonna need those off the truck so you can mount this body onto the actual chassis, or FCX24 chassis. So we're gonna remove these two. We're gonna remove these two. So just removing all this part and we're just gonna leave this truck without nothing, and so we can make some footage on this one. Might even borrow the windows just for the heck of it. So we're gonna go ahead and start taking this apart and replacing the parts onto here, so we can be able to clip the body onto the frame. We're gonna start with the back here. Remove the just 2 screws basically. And I have just replaced them basically onto the other one. It's already, the holes are already there. Just screw out and screw back in. I will be getting all these parts removing from this vehicle, so I'll replace all those parts onto this body after I get them off. Because you know, they're coming from China, and you know, when it comes to China, you never know how long it's going to take. Could be a week, could be 2, could be a month. So the sooner we get things going, the better. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put this right here. Just like it is on this truck. See, there's the clips. Trying to make sure they're in the right spot first before we put them on there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and replace the screws. And then your bumpers obviously go over here with these 2 here. Okay, our rear bumper, so it looks like. Move on to the front. Clips are coming out of this guy. We're going to remove this bumper first, the off-road bumper. So you can just keep the clips off by themselves. Video, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that this time for real, but on this video, so you guys can order all the parts that you guys need to build your own body. Yeah, I totally spaced it, man. That was all me, so I'll definitely make sure that the links are on the video before I post it back on YouTube. Okay, front bumper is on, rear bumper is on, front and rear clips are on, so we're pretty much set, good to go here. We're gonna go ahead and put the cab on the vehicle and mount it onto the frame. So I'll show you what it looks like. Alright, there's your completed body. There's your front side. and you have your rear side and your side view. So next up will be the stickers, and I think I might borrow these windows from this one, but let's see. Yeah, I might be able to do that. We'll take care of that a little bit. But yeah, for now, that's the way it looks right now. We're gonna go ahead and put the interior in just for show. We're gonna put the interior in so I can show you what it looks like, the interior, the back side here. It's gonna be loose. It's not gonna be attached, so I'm just gonna kind of leave it like that just to show you guys what it looks like. Then we're gonna put the cab on and screw it down. The other side. Alright, well, there she is. Completely done. With the cab and everything on. What do y'all think? It'll look a lot nicer once you get all the stickers in. Right now it's just bare bones right now. I'm still expecting the decal sheet and the extra windows and mirrors, so that'll all come on the next video. For now I just want to show you what it looks like, pretty much fully assembled except for those decals. So I will be getting the little light from here, the side markers, and we will be getting the Cheyenne logo and the K5 Blazer logo that goes here. As far as trimming goes, I'm not going to do anything with it. You can already see the way it's shaped anyway, so I'm not going to do any trim to it. I mean, I might in the future, but for now, the way it looks, I think it looks really nice, pretty clean. So that's pretty much what it looks like once all completed. So I'm going to go ahead and mount her on the body here, and why don't you guys give me your pointers, what you think of the project. And there she is. Just out of the way. There you go. Very nice, huh? Alright, well, that's pretty much it for today. I just want to build this guy up and show you all what it looks like after all the paint and everything. Get a 360 here. Side view, rear view, front view, and right view. Now it's a little off on one side. Let's find out what happened here. Oh yeah, the other clip on the left side didn't go all the way down. Let's get it in there. There we go. Yeah, it's a tight fit with the interior in there. It's really tight, so it's kind of hard to put it in there. So we have to maybe work some of the wires around it to get it to fit properly next time I put it on there. But yeah, there she is. What y'all guys think? Post your comments on the below, and tell what you think about this project. And you guys have any other ideas for future projects? Throw them at me, and we'll see what we can do. So I want to thank you guys for coming in and watching this build video. Like I said, we will be getting the rest of the stuff here within a week or two, hopefully. So we'll be adding all the parts as they come. But I'm gonna try and get them all in one bundle put together, and then we're gonna go ahead and put everything on the truck in one shot, so we can start doing some video footage on this guy. So thank you all for coming in and checking this project out, and I appreciate you guys supporting me and all that good stuff. And like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.